Waiting for someone to release me. Can your lips are blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away, baby.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my Halloween costume, and the costume I'm making is an I Dream of Jeanie costume, which is a classic Halloween costume I'm sure you've seen before in stores, and I just wanted to do my own rendition. And also, I had fabric already, and I didn't want to buy new fabric. So this is the costume I came up with. In part 1 of this video project, I did the harem pants. It turned out pretty good. And then in this part, I am doing the Bolero jacket. She has a little bra top underneath, and then I need to do the hat. So let's get into it. For the Bolero, I drafted my own pattern like I did with the pants. This one is sleeveless and just 2 simple pieces. And what I did was I sewed them at the top and at the side seams, and then I finished the raw edges by zigzagging over them, and then I turned that edge inward to keep it from fraying and to give it a clean finish. Then it came time for the decorations, and I chose this trim. Here it is pinned on. Here it is after it's sewn on. Then sewn onto the armholes too. Time for the top. I had 2 long rectangles of the pink fabric, and for the back piece I wanted it to have a slightly sloped downward appearance. I guess that's how I can word that, and that'll just make it more comfortable to wear. Here's your top piece on the top, bottom piece on the bottom, and you sew them together. I used a French seam, which I use this technique a lot. If you're unfamiliar with it, Google it. It's nice, and it looks pretty. At the bottom edge, on your under boob region, I added an elastic casing. So here I am making the first part of that casing, which is just turning in the bottom edge by 1/2 inch. And to enclose that raw edge, I folded over the fabric again to create a nice little tube to insert the elastic in. Now when sewing this particular seam, you want to leave a little bit of space at the opening between where you start it and where you finish it, so that there's an opening to put elastic in. Now what you don't see here is that I already put a very narrow hem at the top edge here, and you can see it just like 1/4 of an inch of a little bit of opaqueness. And to the top edge, I am doing a ruffle style elastic technique, which I just stretched it as I sewed, and it just becomes a cute little ruffle just for your boobies. Here I am inserting the elastic to the bottom, and it's just being fed through that casing that we created earlier. Then you sew it closed where the opening was. Now it's time to make the hat. I started with a cup to get a round base, and I don't even really know why I'm showing this part to you guys or any of this hat making stuff, because the little hat turned out really bad, and
I didn't know what I was doing, so actually don't ever do this. But if you want to know how to do something wrong, that's what these steps are. I eventually gave up and realized it wasn't really going well, so I just, tried to Franken glue it together somehow, and it kind of worked. Again, not my best work, and I barely had any trim left to decorate it, but it sort of worked. Then I attached some pink fabric to the side and it was done. So the costume, here it is finished. For the pants, my pattern making was really good, but my execution, the closure has this huge gap in it. I'm not sure how to fix it. If you know how, let me know. That is a bunch of hook and eyes that I placed poorly. And of course, the hat, I've already told you, it looks okay when I make this face. So that is my Halloween costume for 2017. I totally rate this costume, as far as freestyling, a 6 out of 10 for me. Not my best, but totally mostly wearable. Alright.
I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you liked my costume, and there's still a little bit more time in the month and I want to know what little fangs should be for Halloween. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I got fur on my mouth. Okay. Please like this video and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in my next video.